Anyway, I'm just coming on my Atelier Resleriana account. Do keep in mind that this game is shutting down. At least the global version, you can still play the Japanese version. I don't think there's been any information about a Japanese shutdown or anything. So, you can always play it on Steam or something. But for art pulling, we'll go to Wish. And currently there are a lot of banners. I think they wanted to add just as many banners as they possibly could until shutdown. So you got Brad here, this hot mother right here. You've got Magda. Really, in terms of units to get, a lot of these units are pretty OP. So Magda's OP and hot. Brad's hot. Not sure if he's OP or not though. He probably is. Then Deanna, whoops, she's pretty OP. Mike is OP. She's probably the best one out of all of these units. I think the two least OP ones are Flock and Heidi. And then you just have the regular polls. So any regular tickets that they give you for free or maybe even from the shop. Now, your premium currency is Lodestar Gems, and as you can see, there's paid Lodestar Gems and then there's regular Lodestar Gems that you can get from events and whatnot. The best strategy for this, at least in terms of saving them, is to go to the shop and actually go to limited time, I think. And it's here, there was actually a lot of tickets here before, but there's usually like 2 tickets per banner that are sold here. So really the best strategy isn't actually use your Lodestar Gems unless it's for units that you really, really want or units that are really, really OP. Use your currency for Mike, but you want to spend that 1500 Lodestar Gems for those tickets. And keep in mind that it is 1500 per ticket. And I already have Mike. I don't really want Brad, reason being he's hot. So as for any regular gacha game, you have the singles and the multis. So one wish costs 300 Lodestar Gems, and then, the multi, the 10 wish is 3000. I do recommend just doing the wish. And of course, if you have tickets, then you could do the multi with the tickets. But, after you use your tickets, you have to use the Lodestar Gems. And of course, as you can see here, they have, I guess, pretty decent deals if you use your paid gems, but I'm not going to go over that. And you can also look at your rates down here under rates and details. So you'll have a 1% chance of getting the banner unit, along with the 0.5% chance to get the memoria, or basically the art. And the added bonus of this game for your units, they're kind of like medals from One Piece Bounty Rush. And then a bit more information on the unit itself. But then what makes this game unique is the trial battle. So you get to use every banner character that comes, and the game explains at least some of what the character does. And then you could try out the character, just before you try and use them. And then there's featured. So like with Nikke, for example, they have a wish system, and this one has a wish system as well. So it increases your chances of getting either the unit that you want, or maybe you want the memoria, or if there's like 2 characters to a banner, then it will increase your chances of getting that character. Sometimes you can get unlucky and just get the other character, or get an event character that was supposed to be on another banner, but usually it's not really unlucky. Their pity system is at the shop, so let me jump back to the shop real quick. Anyway, under exchange, you can go Spark of Memories. Sometimes they'll give you a little thing that you can use to buy these normal units. But the pity system in this game is pretty much you can get all the characters that have ever been on a banner. You can get them from here. And then for a limited time, usually, they have their memoria here too. Just keep in mind, you can get pretty much any character you want in the game. It's a pretty good system. It's a pretty nice system. It's one of the best gacha systems I've seen for a gacha game, which is why I did put it under like the free to play games that I recommend. But with that, I'm going to do a multi for Magda. And like with One Piece Bounty Rush, there are queues that you can get, but I'll be naming those queues like after I start pulling. And the music is so beautiful for this game. So as you can see, Resna and Valeria were looking up at a star. Both of them winking means you'll get something, usually. But as you can see, there are other cues as well. Oh my god, the gay embrace! So if you see characters while they're running, that usually means you'll get something. If you see like bright, cute little lights around them, it means you'll get something. And then when, Valeria is trying to get Resna, and then there's a very romantic looking embrace, as you can see, that totally means you're gonna get something. So I got pretty lucky on this banner. I don't know exactly what I got just yet, but Yeah, and then they have this little blurb that the unit says to let you know who it is. Oh, I forgot this guy's name, but he's really hot, so. Oh my. Look at him. Mm. I can see why Flock likes him so much. Oh, Lance. Hey, Lance, what's up, Nick? I mean, hey, Lance, what's up? The fact that I put that in this video is crazy. Lance deserves more respect. You can also get memoria as well. And then the waterfall. So while they're falling down the waterfall, if you see people that you'll definitely get something, and then just know if there's like lights around them and then they do the gay embrace, you're probably gonna get a unit. But if there's a poonie in the waterfall, that means you're gonna get a really nice memoria. Capcut character with bold affinity, boost skill damage by 6%. Oh, nice. So it was a decent memoria. And then I got a Bright Heidi, pretty much. So you can re-roll. Not sure how you would go about doing it, but I think you could just start another account and do it like that. And you pretty much would want to just re-roll for the characters that you want. So, for example, if you start this game over again and you want Mike, for example, and you don't get her with the lodestar gems you've got or like the tickets you bought, then you can just make another account. And then there's this theory about seeded and gold seeded accounts, so you'll have those type of accounts, but I don't know, I do think it's a theory because at the end of the day, for all gacha games, I do believe you do have a randomized chance for getting certain units. Those seeded and gold seeded accounts, they will tell you like if you end up getting the unit that you want, you pretty much have a pretty lucky account, and whatever characters you want, you'll get them. But at least for Atelier Resleriana, it really is a game where you can get at least some of the units that you want, if not most of them, just by playing the game over times. Like, the longer you play, the more likely you'll get the characters you want. Like, even if you don't get them on the banner, you can either get them from pity, because you could get them from the shop whenever you want, or, you could just get them on another banner, which is why you should always buy the tickets. You should always be pulling, even if it's not for the units that you want, or there's no units that you want on that banner. There's always that chance you can get the event unit that you want or that you wanted. So, just letting you guys know. And that was the video. So make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell icon. And see you later. Bye.
Jana!